How to edit eyes, in other words, how to color eyes. Let's get started. But before the video starts, here are the brushes I use to edit eyes. I don't really own any of these brushes, so credit to the original owners. Also, in this video, I pronounced this word wrong, which I pronounced it as pupil, which is actually supposed to be pupil. So I'm so sorry about that. That won't happen again. Okay, now let's get started for real. So basically, the first step, you have to get the bucket tool, select the base color of the eye, and tap it a billion times until you get the result I have. I know, it looks horrible. So that's why we have to clean it away. And when I mean clean, I mean do some of our own adjustments, I guess. This part isn't, in my head, is not necessary, but this is just my style. You can skip this part if you want to, but have your own way of doing this by filling out the lines and stuff. So yeah, this part isn't necessary. You can skip this part if you want to, and just move on with the shading and stuff. But this is just my style, of course. I'm just gonna speed up this part because it might take a while, so that's why I feel like you shouldn't do it if you don't want to and if it's not your style and stuff. So yeah, kind of speed up this process. Merge in the layer. Now go to the magic wand and select the base color and the outline. Not just the base, also the outline. Select every one of those. Now duplicate the layer, create another layer and clip it. Remove section area. Here's something to keep in mind. In this tutorial, we're not gonna select the base color and use multiply and just use it there, because in my opinion, I don't like it, and other tutorial can use it, but I don't yeah, look at this. What is this? It might work on other colors, but if it's a light color kind of way, it won't work so good in my opinion. So we're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do that in this tutorial. What we're gonna do is we're going to adjust the value to make it a slightly darker color and sliding the color wheel to a reddish kind, and we're gonna change the layer to multiply. You can see the result. It looks so much better, in my opinion. No offense to other people that use this, because I don't care. This is just what we're gonna do in this tutorial. And yeah, don't mind me spinning the canvas around. I just want to see it from afar. Now we're gonna duplicate the layer, and don't do what I'm doing here. I was trying to solve the hack by just uppering it a bit, but no, we're not gonna do that. Just gonna use the same color and just do the same thing as we did. Do as I show you, not do what I say. If you're confused, cause I'm really bad at explaining. Even if it's simple as how to multiply and how to stuff. So yeah, we're gonna copy the process, do the same thing over and over again. Don't do what I did by moving the layer up top a few seconds ago and stuff. Now we're gonna merge the layers together. Create another layer, clip it, set it to add. Yeah, just click that. Change the brush to the airbrush. Select the base color. Again, change this value and make it lighter and make the color to a bit yellowish, because this is an orange eye color. If you want to go darker, you must choose red. If you want to go lighter, you must choose a bit of yellow. You're gonna dab that there to make this cool highlights, or not dab it. There's many ways of doing this. I'm gonna put some up on the screen, but I went with this dab type because I thought it was cute. Lower the opacity, merge it down, create another layer, clip it and set it to multiply. Why am I... Oh my god, man. Why am I spacing out so much? Apology. Now get a darker version of the color of the darker version. You can tell I have no idea what I'm doing right now and just going with the flow, man, because I did not plan this. So we're just gonna color the half of it, half of the eye, or just as much as this thing. Gotta make that people again. I know we should have done this before, but yeah, I wing with this, okay? I wing with tutorial. I'm just trying to make it circular, look at it from afar again, spinning the canvas around. I'm just gonna enable force fade and do this thing. I don't know what's it called, but it looks good on some eye shading and I liked it. I'm gonna do some of that and create these size thingy too. Sometimes art doesn't make sense, but it just look good, okay? Sometimes it's better to make it look good than let it make sense. But sometimes you really need to make your art make sense. Ask me, there's no such thing as a unicorn, but I can draw a unicorn. Select the black color. Now we're just gonna do the same thing, but without like coloring the people. Apologies, there's me blacking out and trying to think if I should merge the layer. Yeah, I know I should cut this part, but then I chose not to because it would be more entertaining to see how much I fail and screw this tutorial without any planning. So now, yeah, just do what I just did right then and there. Just blur out the edges. Oh yeah, this part, you can tell that right here I did not like make the opacity to 100 maximum. I just did there, and that's why the blurring tool doesn't work that much. I was an idiot. Oh, it took me a while to realize that. Yeah, that part. See? Put it to like 100 and blur out the edges. Only the edges, not the inside. You don't want that. Yeah, it looks better. You see? I'm amazing. Okay, that's so weird complimenting yourself. Then we're just gonna create some highlights because you need highlights in your eyes, okay? Even a bit. This is like a stylistic choice. You don't have to do this, like the people part. I just want it to look like that because, again, it looks amazing and I want it to look like that. And this too, quick tip, you can set this to add layer, lower the opacity and do these squiggly things and it looked better, I guess, like blending to the color more and not just a bit of white everywhere. Yeah, quick tip there. Gonna do these squiggly things. That it looks good. But this also makes sense, by the way. Just want to mention that. I'm gonna create some more highlights. Looks like I'm not doing that. I'm changing the layer first. Yeah, I'm gonna create these highlights. Now, this doesn't go with in real life, but I just thought it's cute and I want to add a heart. That came out of nowhere, okay? I just want to draw a heart on it. But I never done this before, so here's me struggling. I'm so sorry for teaching you things that I'm not familiar with. And no joke, this is how I shade eyes, but for some reason I don't know how to do this. My apologies. There, that's cute, isn't it? Okay, good. Thinking of adding more highlights, but it looks horrible, so I didn't. I try to do it in like this tutorial that I found, but I didn't want to do it. The layer to multiply and do this part, which everybody likes. Mostly people do this part before they add highlights, but I want to add in the people kind of heart thing and I didn't want. Yeah, you get me. I wanted to add the people thing first. And oh, I have 5 battery left. I'm gonna add some colors and then in there I'm gonna add like a reddish color. Kind of regret this, but yeah, it looks good if it's like on a character, but if you look really zoomed in, it kind of looks bad, okay? Kind of look bad. Do not zoom into your art too much. You don't want to see the detail. That vision isn't really detail. Blur out everything. Not everything, I mean just that part thingy. I don't know what you call that. Erase the excess. Lower the opacity. And if it's right, right for you right now, just merge it down. I recommend merging down the multiply first and then the add. If you don't do that, the add will turn into a multiply layer and not an add layer, and we don't want that. We want the add to glow, right? If you do that, the add won't glow. Now we're just gonna like edit the eyelash because yeah, we should at least a bit. I should really stop questioning myself like because like why am I asking myself that? Because yes, we have to edit the eyelash because I want to. Get a normal layer, set it to clipping. I don't know why I create that layer for add. Maybe for something else, but just see. Use the airbrush tool. This is like a darker color of your eyelash, or like just choose black. Now we're gonna use a red color or an orange, judging by which color you like to do this for. You're just gonna dab the top of the lash, just the top, the side there, and lower the opacity, and remove section. Merge it down, and you're done. I don't know why I create that add layer. And now we're done. And I hope you enjoy the result. Voice crack, oh my god. Excuse me. We're just gonna do whatever the heck I'm doing right now.